Hello everyone, welcome back to Kanban for Writers. In today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit more about marketing and Kanban boards. When I came back from RWA, I knew that it was time to start launching into my next quarter, next segment of book launch branding, sales, and stuff. And one of my biggest goals is I have a series that I've been working on. It's a newsletter serial over the last year, and I've been releasing them as full books after they were completed. And so going into this next section of my marketing, I really need to focus on making this series profitable for me. And one of the best ways that I have found, especially with erotic romance, to make them profitable is to land a free Bookbub. You reach a lot of audience, you get your book exposed, and you get great sell-through, especially if you have any sort of a dangling end, a cliffhanger, anything like that, which book one of my Reckless series is only the first half of a duet. And I have since then expanded the duet to a third book, which will be releasing soon, part of why I want to start capitalizing on this series. And then I'm going to have a pre-order up for a novella that will complete this 4-book series for me. So first things first, I need to be able to, I know what the plan is here. I need to start working on plans to release book 3. I need to get a pre-order up for book 4 so that I can capitalize on that sell-through if and when I do land a Bookbub. Bookbub, by the way, is not the be-all, end-all of this strategy. If I don't get one, it will be okay. I will use other newsletter marketing and Facebook campaigns and all kinds of great stuff to still do the same thing. Bookbub is the goal, though. So in order to land a Bookbub, I have come up with some key elements that will help me get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 14 action items that I know will help me to look like a good candidate for Bookbub. And one of the biggest things that I have found over the last couple of years of landing Bookbubs and strategizing to make my books look good for them is getting a fresh crop of reviews. Good reviews. They don't have to be great, but good, solid reviews. And not just 1 or 2, but a nice rush of them. So a large part of this is finding some new reviewers, contacting them, offering to send them physical copies, especially if they're Instagrammers, because I want to be able to also get that influence out there on social media, which means I need to get the next book out. So cover reveals, and slating a social media campaign around getting the cover reveal out, the pre-order out. I have a plan, a supplemental plan for getting reviewers by using Booksprout. This is all related to Booksprout. Doing a social media blitz for the release of Reckless Nights, seeing if I can get the Bookbub and moving Reckless Kiss to free, more social campaigns, and that's the Bookbub submission. So as I look at this and say, okay, I need to do this first, I will take task 1 and move it down into my doing column because I have decided what tasks I have to do in order to properly launch this series sales campaign. And so I'm going to see where I need to start or what I'm capable of getting done quickly. Put that in my doing column, and that is what I'm going to focus on first in the first step of getting this going. As I complete the steps, they get to move down into the done column. The to-do column gets cleared out, and hopefully by the time I've cleared these 14 tasks off of my to-do list, I will have either landed a Bookbub for book 1, or I am going to secondary measures and lining up all of the advertising I want to do to launch book 1 into a whole new crop of readers, make me some money on this series, and get me into the new year. So that is another way that I am using Kanban to help me organize my marketing thoughts and not feel quite so overwhelmed. Because when I first sat down and said, okay, these are the things you need to do, it's like, what order do I do them in? Will I remember to do them all? Should I do a checklist? And it was just so easy to grab a Kanban board, throw the action items on there, sitting right here next to my desk. And I feel a lot more calm about being able to take these steps to be successful.